When we enter the application, the plane renderer is automatically turned on and the floor is read by AR core, and we could place objects on it. Also, we could place multiple objects and we could adjust the size of the objects. We could also change the orientation of the objects, and when we drag the object, we can see that it is looking towards us. When we try to rock around and see if the objects move and change their position, we could see that the objects is stayed on the original position. It is because of the anchor. The anchor marks their position and it will not be changed. We could also try to walk past the objects and we could see that the objects will not be affected. For the second part, we are trying to block the camera and we could see that there are error messages showing. Once we stop blocking the camera, the plane renderer could read the plane and we could place the object on the surface. In overall to say, this is the showcase of marker-based AR. This is the demonstration of different placement method. So we will first test the plane placement method. It is reading only the horizontal surface and will not read the vertical plane. For instant placement, we will just place the object inside the middle of the screen. For depth placement, we will read the distance between the phone and the object's anchor point. It will also detect the vertical plane. For best placement method, we will read both the vertical and also the horizontal plane, so it will be useful when we place the object on some rigid or uneven surface. In the geospatial API part, we are trying to place the anchor on the Google Maps surface. We could see that when we click on the Google Maps surface, there is a gray arrow, and we could look at the camera. We could see that there is a compass object that appears on the location that we clicked. As the API will not recognize the height of the surface, the objects will change its location based on the Y coordinates. We could also manipulate the latitude and longitude and calculate the distance between our phone and the object's anchor. There is a new text field called distance, and we could see that when we are walking towards the anchors, and it will be closer, and when we place the objects in a far distance, the distance will be increased.